So when I'm not in alignment, I tend to take things personally, and it's not serving me.
Of course it isn't. But you didn't know. You really didn't know that. Now you do. You didn't really know it as clearly, but now you do. It is ultimately very personal because it's all about the energy within you. But what you usually mean when you say I take it personally is something doesn't work out well, and I'm pondering how others are looking back at me or how others are behaving to me. And the fact is, others are behaving exactly as you are asking them to behave. But you think your words are the way you ask, but your words have hardly anything to do with what your point of attraction is. If you're feeling discouraged, or if you're feeling misunderstood, or if you're feeling not honored, or if you're feeling misrepresented, if you're feeling taken advantage of, if you're feeling betrayed, those feelings exist only because your perspective is so screwy from the perspective of your inner being. Would you do something for us here and just give us a handful of words, emotional words, on the not good feeling end of the chart, just one at a time, and we want to give you another word that expresses it better. So just give us any word, any word.
Unworthy.
Disconnected.
Disappointed.
Disconnected.
Fear.
Disconnected.
I got it.
We'd like more.
Absolutely. Scared.
Disconnected.
Confused.
This is going to take a while. Disconnected.
Frustrated.
But what happens is, because you've been out there in the world gathering a lot of information about a lot of situations, a lot of data, a lot of books written, a lot of everything, then you've assigned these more sophisticated emotional phrases to explain. And in most of those phrases, you are explaining what somebody else is doing that is causing you to feel that way. But when we tell you what's really going on, so now give us some more words.
Okay. Annoyed.
Not ready to be ready.
Mad.
Not ready to be ready.
Angry.
Not ready to be ready. Give us a few more.
Confused.
Didn't meditate this morning.
Oh. Have we had enough?
No, we want more, but you can use some of the same ones over and over again.
Okay, great.
Because we plan to.
Frustrated.
Didn't meditate this morning.
Foggy.
Didn't meditate this morning. You see what we're getting at? Didn't start at the beginning. Didn't get ready to get ready. And so I jumped over all of this that I could have done and jumped right into action and manifestation and made all kinds of flawed conclusions, erroneously placing blame and reason upon things that have nothing to do with it. The only thing that had anything to do with it was my point of attraction would not let me connect to who I really am and to what I really want.
Thank you.
So the next time you have an argument with someone and you're so well reasoned, you know you're right, you've got all the facts in front of you, and you open your mouth, and if you meditated, if you got ready to get 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 ready, then most likely what you're going to say, if you would even rendezvous with someone, the only possibility of you rendezvous with them would probably be because you live with them or something, because law of attraction would naturally inspire you to be together. But so there you are, and as they are explaining to you their reason for their feeling the way they're feeling, the words that would come from you would be, oh man, I understand. But you wouldn't try to do the impossible of pushing the noodle, of bringing them in to a complete understanding of what you understand, because while you're ready to be 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 ready, they're not. And so when you know that, then you wouldn't feel frustration. So let's say that you are feeling some of these emotions and you'd like them to understand, because it feels like they need to understand in order for this to be smoothed out. But the fact is, they can't understand, so it's not ever going to get smoothed out if that's what needs to happen. But you can smooth it out if you're ready to be ready to be ready to be ready to be ready. So you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. You're in the receiving mode. And now they're talking to you. You might very well be in a place where you can receive the perfect thing that they are ready to hear. But it won't be your usual talking points. It won't be the things that are written on the 3x5 cards that you keep in your back pocket whenever you see this person. And you know that's true. Don't you find yourself, when you meet up with different people, having similar conversations every time you see them, and you think, man, I haven't told this story in 5 years, and I haven't seen you in 5 years, and yet here I am telling you this story, because there's something about the rendezvousing of this that makes that, because I didn't get ready to get ready. I got ready for this rendezvous with you by remembering the last rendezvous with you. So we are regurgitating our last rendezvous because I didn't get ready to be ready, to be ready, to be ready. Jerry used to say, if you don't have goals of your own, then you become part of someone else's goals. And this is sort of kind of what we're saying with this. If you don't have energy vibrational platform of your own, then especially if you're in service, especially if you are an uplifter and want to help others, so anybody that's standing before you, there they are, you let them without meaning to set the tone of the vibration, and that's why you feel frustration, because you've departed from who you really are and joined something that you are not. We're having a really good conversation here today. Is it too vibrational for you? It's a little vibrational, but in the end, you'll be glad. This is a really good time for a segment of refreshment.